I still don't have an idea for today's video, but I did have the chance to come drop off Lynn and Cam, and Suhei, she had an appointment and they got dropped off at the beach. I saw this scene and figured I'd do a quick intro. As I was coming home from the beach, there was this uphill turn that got me into the main street traffic. For safety, in order to get into traffic, you needed to yield oncoming traffic. Now, the lane that I was coming up on had its own receiving lane on the main street. The only thing that would cross it was a bike lane. So I keep on going up the hill with caution. And I get to the top where I need to yield to oncoming traffic. That's when I noticed that I had my own lane. I could just keep on just kind of yielding, make sure no cars are switching lanes into my lane that is waiting for me there, and I'd be good to go. Onto traffic I go. But I see maybe about 15-20 feet away a wonderful senior lady working her off, coming up the hill on a beach cruiser that has no gears, but it had a really nice basket. Now, she's doing a great job hustling. You could tell she's already working up a little sweat, but you could also tell that this wasn't her first time up that hill. So she knew exactly how much momentum she needed to gather when the street was flat, because she was using every bit of that momentum, including the crank force that was being produced by her legs to make it up the hill. The look on her face said, "Please nobody break my momentum." And you can tell. So what I did is I made eye contact with her, smiled, kind of to cheer her on, but more importantly to let you know, I saw you, lady, and I'm kind of giving her one of these like, go ahead, you got it, go ahead. And she gets this sigh of relief, this smile, her eyes light up, and she continues to work hard up that hill. But then the car behind me began to honk. And not a chill kind of tap kind of honk, but more like a go dummy kind of a long honk, 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 over and over and over. This kind of startled the lady and kind of looked around. She even for a second might have thought that the honking was coming from me. I mean, folks are like that, I guess, sometimes. But she saw that I still kind of had that smile on my face, and I actually took a moment to give her more encouragement, to let her know, don't worry about the honking. That's not for you. Just keep it going, keep it going. You got this. After about the second set of 3 to 4 reps of honking, finally, the lady who was working really hard appeared to the view of Honk Man behind me. That's when the honking stopped. I gave the lady one more thumbs up of encouragement as she was getting to the home stretch of the hill and crossing the front of my car. Then she made it across to the top of the hill. I got into my lane on the main street, and so did Honk Man. So to all the honkers worldwide, everybody's time is valuable. If it isn't, you're not doing enough. But if someone in front of you while driving is stopped, but through the glass or maybe the mirrors, you see that that person is actively looking around and doing driving-like activity, perhaps looking both ways, doing one of these, moving around, and is in driving mode, give them a break. Maybe they see something that you can't from where you're sitting. Or they're a new driver and still getting used to the whole driving thing. They're nervous. Remember when you barely started driving? Or maybe even they're locals and have never driven through the intersection that perhaps you have driven over every day for the last 100 years. Try to be patient. Now, patience is a wonderful thing, but it takes work.